Welcome to the show that is so bad it might actually be good. Today we are going to get right into the Daily Chuckle. First up, Trump's Gaza real estate hustle is in full effect. Trump proposes turning Gaza into a luxury resort complete with golf courses. I cannot wait to play the back nine. Critics call it ethnic cleansing chic, while the U.S. officials say it is just a timeshare. We will take the penthouse, thank you very much. USAID ghosts the world as Trump has pulled the plug, and USAID workers are found looking for new jobs. They would have applied for the DEI jobs, but those are apparently gone as well. People in Sudan are not happy about this. They feel like they have been left out in the cold, which is interesting because the temperature is often hot. They say that global humanitarian efforts are living on a prayer. Thank you, Bon Jovi. Guatemala has a deportation buffet, and Guatemala has decided they will accept more deportees from the United States only if they bring guacamole. Ethical concerns have risen because nobody knows who will bring the chips. Irv Gotti's final beat has kicked the kick drum music legend Irv Gotti. He passed away at 54, leaving behind a legacy of tunes, including a bunch of Ja Rule's career. Tributes have poured in with Aisha. She sang Foolish for the last time, and she was not kidding. The DeepSeek spyware is awesome. I have downloaded it onto all of my devices, and apparently it is about to get banned worldwide. I have tried to download this onto servers so I can keep a collection for myself, so I can personally report my data back to China. The United States government feels it is stealing data because it is very cool. Gucci's creative director has decided to get out of town right before Milan Fashion Week. He has decided to pursue growing his hair even longer. He is also supposedly starting a company called Gucci. Elon Musk will constantly be under scrutiny. He has created the Department of Government Efficiency. As you can see, he is hard at work with 11 of himself. Google cancels DEI. The NFL removes end racism from their helmets. Both companies are now happy to say, you're retarded once again. And this just in, Haktua Haley Welsh is awake from her nap. She checked in with the LA Vape Cabal. There's an upcoming story we will get into. It will kill the Memecoin. It is not a popular opinion, but I will stand by that. Strategy. What? MicroStrategy has rebranded. They are just called Strategy now. They are expanding their Bitcoin holdings in every single quarter moving forward for the rest of eternity. Van Eck goes on wax saying they love Solana even though their PFP is a pudgy penguin on Ethereum. Arthur Hayes says no Bitcoin reserve is the best Bitcoin reserve. What? Tether dismisses blockchain rumors. They are absolutely focusing on AI. Who isn't? If you didn't know, crypto revenue ransomware is down 35%. Thank God for good tech. Solana celebrates 1 year without network failures. Let's fucking go. Chaos to clarity. Solana celebrates 1 year without network failures. On the docket today, Coinbase, they know who Satoshi is. Ethereum, it is surging. Memecoins dominate 2024. What is next? I already told you, it's RWAs. Ripple executives, they are mocking SEC on the timeline, and I am here for it. The Jupiter account was hacked, and holy moly, did they shoot out some interesting tweets. Berachain, they prepare for a massive, massive airdrop. RWAs are coming. I don't know how to get that into your head. Chaos and clarity, noise to narrative. It is time for some rare bits. Before we get into it, please go to chrisberlin.com and pick up some merch. My Substack is free. All of this content is free, but it would be great if you picked up some merch. We have some things coming up. We have ETH Denver. We have Bitcoin Las Vegas. If you are seen in any of these locations with Rare Bits merch, something special may happen. Food for thought. And before we get into more news, let us check the numbers for the nerds. And how do we do that? We are going to look at the crypto heat map. And at the moment, it is a sea of red with not a whole lot of green. Crypto greed and fear index is coming in at a 44. Yesterday, it was a 49. Last week, it was a 76. We were all the way up in that extreme greed zone. It seems like the normies are shitting in their pants at the moment. I think these tariffs, it is like waves in a pond. The ripple effect, we are going to have to deal with these ripples for a moment. Do not panic. Looking at the actual numbers, this moment in time, we have Bitcoin trading at $97,496. It is down 6.2% on the week. Ethereum trading at $2,718, down 15.4% on the 7-day. XRP trading at $2.35. It is down 23%. Solana, $194, down 17%. BNB trading at $5.80. 80, down 22%. Are you shitting in your pants, or are you an experienced hodler and you are along for the ride? Top meme coins by market capitalization. We're going to look at the last, let's just click it and see what has moved the most in the last hour. We have Akunum, Comedian, Retardio, Fart Dust, UFD, which is nice to see this back on the rails in the last hour, and ARB Doge AI. I am going to go out on a limb here. So this Comedian coin, ticker sign BAN, I have been looking at it. It has been flowing up and down. I am a comedian, so I think this is hilarious. I have not bought into this, but let's just pull up the chart for this moment and see what it looks like. So it's a little scary because it has dramatically risen in the last day. That is not the time to jump into anything. If we look at it on the 7-day, it's had a nice little rise. If we back out and look at it on the month, we can see that we are just off of the all-time highs. Is it time to jump into this? Maybe I will do a write-up on this in the Substack tomorrow. But this Comedian coin, ticker sign BAN, it is interesting to me. It is on Solana. We love things on Solana, so we're probably going to do a deep dive on this in the Substack tomorrow. I hope you tune in. Looking at the pump fund metrics today, we've only had 40,865 coins launched. If you didn't pick a winner, you have to ask yourself, what is wrong? You probably are not using Bullpen to navigate the murky waters. Next up, let's get into some news that caught my eye. Coinbase director Connor Grogan. He suggests that Kraken's ex-CEO Jesse Powell may actually know who Satoshi Nakamoto is. Grogan speculates that Kraken may have retained KYC data from a wallet linked to Nakamoto, whose Bitcoin holdings are estimated at about 1.096 million Bitcoin at the time of writing. That is about $108 billion. Let's go, Satoshi Nakamoto. This surpasses Bill Gates' net worth. Grogan also doubts that Len Sassman was Satoshi. Kraken responded cryptically, as we all expected. They said, "We are all Satoshi," offering no further information into this story, but I am not done searching. A BNB chain member accidentally revealed a test token called TST. It was a tutorial video telling people how to produce a meme coin, just showing how easy it is. And apparently there was a smidgen of this video that got out. Once the Chinese cigarette cabal got a hold of this video, they ran it up to about a $494,000 market cap. The video was deleted immediately, but the internet remembers everything. The creator wallet, which is now inaccessible, holds 0.13% of the TST token, and no team member of Binance holds any of this. The TST token remains a test token. Do not buy into this. It means nothing. Actually, like all the other meme coins that you are aping into. Ethereum's price surged, and for Ethereum, that means it went up 4%. Buckle up, people. Put your fucking adventure pants on. There are so many neat things coming down the pike for Ethereum. Do not discount this dark horse in the race even for a moment. In March, we have the Pectra upgrade coming. That's going to reduce fees to almost nothing. We have strong ETF inflows. We're talking about $421 million over the last 5 days. All of it, of course, is led by BlackRock. Pectra is going to boost scalability and reduce fees. You're going to think you were trading on Solana. $6,000 ETH by the end of 2025. I'm on wax. Boom. The Ripple executives are absolutely slamming one of the SEC attorneys by posting fake Wall Street Journal articles on X. They understand that memes rule the world. The CTO David Schwartz said that this attorney should become a movie critic. CEO Brad Garlinghouse said he should try the Geek Squad. With all of this pushback, the SEC has decided to scale back its crypto enforcement. It's like the army saying, retreat. That is exactly what's happening. But in this retreat will be left a roadmap, which will contain information how we all move forward and prosper in this ecosystem. We have never had a map before. Times are changing. Thank you, Donald Trump. These nerds over at Hyperweb, thank God. They are developing a JavaScript native virtual machine. It is going to simplify Web3 development. It will allow smart contracts to be written in TypeScript, positioned as the interchain JavaScript hub. We like the sound of that. It aims to enable seamless cross-chain execution. Unlike Agoric's hardened JavaScript, Hyperweb focuses on intuitive design with minimal framework overhead. The project plans to integrate Ethereum, Solana, and other ecosystems as everything eventually goes omni-chain. They are going to have proof of authority model in place, and a public testnet is coming soon. I will keep you abreast of all of these details. I was looking at some charts because I do that quite a bit. And I noticed that if your shitcoin is getting listed on Coinbase or Binance, that is not necessarily a good thing. Buyer beware moving forward because the tides have turned. I have a bunch more information on this in my Substack if you know how to read. Ali Martinez likes to have his cranky pants on. He also likes to draw lines straight down to scare the shit out of everybody. He warns that Bitcoin is about to drop 25%. He says we are buying Bitcoin at about $74,000. That's when his buy alerts go off. Do you think we get that low? Arcus CIO Jeff Dorman, he is in line with my thought process. He thinks that meme coins are going to lose liquidity due to real-world assets as they gain traction for the normies. What is so interesting about this argument is all of the NFT people that entered the space, we entered on the same beliefs that RWA runs on. The difference is we got a picture of a monkey. We bought meme coins that are attached to nothing. Now, if we put all of that ideology into real-world assets, we are dealing with a new beast. There are things that do not have the possibility to go to zero. They have a base, which could be zero, but it will always have some sort of value. That presents a new playing field to play this game. If you don't get it, I can't explain it to you. Jupiter lost control of their account and they were tweeting up a shitstorm, and it was one of the best Wednesday nights I have enjoyed in quite some time. They wanted everybody to know that no funds were harmed or ever in danger. It was just one of their kids that lost the cell phone when the parent went to pick him up at Denny's. Apparently, the person that picked up the phone went into the bathroom and began posting on X. They had no idea what they were doing. Then they decided to post some contract addresses, which I got in on and got absolutely wrecked. Yay for meme coins. Berwick Law, these bozos recently proposed a class action lawsuit against Pump.Fun. They're trying to get on the bandwagon with other people that are just pissed off how much Pump.Fun has raked in. I'm one of them, but I am not going to sue them. Anyway, the community thinks it's hilarious that Berwick Law is doing this. They decided to create a token to mock Berwick Law. The name of the token, if you do not have it in your wallet, I recommend getting it. It is ticker sign dogshit number 2. That is $DOGSHIT, the number 2. You should have at least $6,000 worth of this in your wallet. These guys took the balloons to heart and they took off like a rocket. The Berachain native token, it was trading at $8 ahead of its mainnet launch. It dropped about 79 million tokens to people that interacted with the ecosystem. I was super pissed that I didn't get included in the ecosystem, even though I never logged in. I never checked it out. I heard about it, listened to the stuff, never interacted, and I did not get an allocation. And I am furious. Mega ETH. It is an Ethereum Layer 2 project. It is opting out of the whole airdrop farming scenario. What are they doing? They are launching the Fluffle. It is a soulbound NFT. It is a collection of 10,000 NFTs, and it represents 5% of the Mega ETH network. It will be sold in 2 installments. The project aims to raise about $28 million. Mega ETH is backed by Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin and Joe Lubin with a public testnet. It is all scheduled for early March. Are you on board? If you are still craving crypto clarity, please subscribe to my Substack. You know what? And go get some merch, chrisberlin.com. It's super easy. Click around, find out some shit. And get my Substack. It comes out first thing in the morning. Link is in the bio. Ba-boom! That's how we do it. I'll get on Bullpen today.
Price of blocks align. Crypto stands entwined. We're sparking the charge. Rare bits, we go large. We are rare bits, breaking the code. Witness the surge, watch the sword unfold. Crypto waves, feel the energy rise. Rare bits, taking over in the sky.